track, head checking the side street. Sometimes it's better to check the side street first and then change your wheel track positions. You just got to decide which one. Going to take our next left-hand turn. So we've got the parked cars here, so wait until we pass the parked cars, then move over. There we go. Indicator off. Excellent, good job. At the give way sign, turning left, okay? Just remember our head checks for the side streets. When we're turning left, try to remember to close that gap up on the curb so we can't fit a bike between you and the curb. Back to our right-hand wheel track now because of the parked cars. Car, so where do we want to be? When you go through the roundabout in the left-hand wheel track, maintain your left-hand wheel track, okay? So go where the left-hand wheels of that car is in front of you. Did the car go out that way? Did the car go out that way, Harry? So we don't want to ride over all those loose stones in the dirt where you just rode over. So yeah, only go through where the wheels of the cars have been going through, okay? Very end of the road, we're going to turn right. Then followed by our next left-hand turn. Left-hand wheel track straight away, good. And then turning left just here. Shortly around the bend, we're just going to pull over on the side of the road, okay? Try not to pull over in front of someone's driveway though. So pulling over next to this rubbish. Excellent. Okay. Oh. So, say this lane is as wide as when you're going through a roundabout. Okay? That curb there is the roundabout, pretty much. The wheels on a car, you can see how wide that four-wheel drive is. His right-hand wheels would probably be here, going through the roundabout. And then his left-hand wheels will probably be about here, roughly. So we don't want to go all the way out to the far left when we go through the roundabout because that's where none of the cars actually go through. So it's the unused part of the road. So there's always a lot of dirt and stones and crap built up there. So we always tend to avoid that, okay? So yeah, where I am from the curb right now, that's the furthest I'll ever be away from the curb from going through the roundabout. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah, you're thinking that, yeah, it's hard to see, yeah, it is more to the middle, yeah, it is. Yeah, but you went right out to the left, like really far, and you rode over all that crap that was on the road there. So we want to avoid riding over that. Most of the time you can actually see that unused section of the road, so if you're on that left-hand wheel track, you kind of just stay slightly away from it when you go through the roundabout. So we tend to look for more the darker areas on the road where the wheels of the cars have paved the way for us. Okay? Cool. All right. When you're ready, we're going to do some figure rows while we're here, okay? So remember with these figure rows, revs up, constant pressure on the rear brake, use your clutch to control your speed, okay? Just anywhere, say, between the next two driveways, okay? When you're ready. Revs are a little high. There we go. Try not to feather the brake, okay? Constant pressure on the brake, use your clutch to control your speed. There we go. 2 more turns and then we're going to pull over. One last turn, then pulling over. Remember when we pull over, getting our left-hand indicator on, checking our spacing from the curb before we stop. Excellent, good work. Yeah, those revs, like, it's good that you got your revs up, but the revs at the beginning were just a little bit too high. And then, yeah, just on the borderline of being too high with the rest of the revs as well. So you don't have to have them up stupidly high, but yeah, just enough so the bike is revving somewhat. Okay, so yeah, all good though. How are you feeling about those? Yeah, that's why you've only done this many, and we're moving on to the next bit. We're just going to wait for this car to go past, and then we're going to take off, okay? Indicator off. Alright, when you're ready. Yep. Into the street, we're going to turn left. Off on the curb. Right hand wheel track straight away because of the parked cars, and then we're going to turn left at the roundabout. So moving over now, yep. And left hand lane but right hand wheel track. So dual lane roads like this is a 60 zone as well, but dual lane roads like this, we always want to be closest to the dotted white line, depending on which lane we're in. So if we're in the right hand lane, we would want the left hand wheel track. Does that make